Alright. Let's play some Jeopardy for the Super NES.
Jeopardy!
100 to $500 answers in this first round with these categories: weather, basketball, fictional animals, classic cinema, famous quotes, American history. Alright, let's see how well I do with these categories. Basketball for 100.
The answer is...
Sounds like the favorite shot of Peter Pan's nemesis. What is hook? What is a hook shot? Basketball for 200.
The answer is...
Height in feet of the basket. Mike. 10 feet. Okay. Famous quotes for 100.
The answer is...
According to Reader's Digest, it's the best medicine. What is laughter? Alright, basketball for 300, please.
The answer is...
Atlanta's basketball birds. When the Raptors just played them last night and lost, who are the Hawks? Basketball for 400.
The answer is...
Lines sometimes call it the charity stripe or the free throw line. What is the foul line? Let's finish basketball.
The answer is...
He was NBA scoring champ for 7 straight years. Sue. Wilt Chamberlain. Alright, Sue's on the board. Where do we go? Fictional animals for 100.
The answer is...
He first got official billing in 1940 as Elmer's Pet Rabbit and got an Oscar 19 years later. Who is Bugs Bunny? Let's try fictional animals 200.
The answer is...
This moose, a native of Frostbite Falls, Minnesota, served in the Navy as both a radar antenna and a hat rack. Okay, Frostbite Falls. Who is Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle J. Moose at your service. Fictional animals for 300, please.
The answer is...
To make a minotaur, you need half of each of these two creatures. Mike. We are man and bull. Alright. Takes Mike to 500. Fictional animals for 400.
The answer is
Major, the prize boar, said Mary was an enemy and urged residents here to rebel. Mike. What is Animal Farm? Okay. Classic cinema for
the
100.
answer is
In this epic, an angry Scarlet sees Rhett. What is Gone with the Wind? Fictional animals for 500, please.
the answer is
In a Walter Farley book, Alec Ramsey rode this horse in a match race at Belmont. Mike. And he does not know. It's either me or Sue, and it's Sue who rings in. The Black Stallion. Alright, that puts Sue at 1,000. Famous quotes 200.
the answer is
Alexander Pope said, "It springs eternal in the human beast." What is hope? And I misspoke when I read the clue. I said beast. It's actually breast for that last word. But nonetheless, hope is the correct answer there. Famous quotes for
the answer
300.
is
Stuffy British monarch who said when she saw herself imitated, "We are not amused." Mike. Queen Victoria. And that takes Mike to 700. Weather for 100.
the answer is
Condition associated with London and pea soup. What is fog? Weather 200.
the answer is
Mount Hawaii gets the most, while Kalama, Chile usually gets none. Mike. What is rain? And where does Mike want to go now? Classic Cinema 200.
the answer is
Film supposed to have starred Ronald Reagan and Ann Sheridan instead of Bogey and Bergman. Mike. Casablanca. Alright, Mike's in second place. Where do we go? Famous quotes for 400.
the answer
And the
is
answer there is, in Trees, he claimed that poets are made by fools like me. Mike. Joyce Kilmer. Okay, Mike's only $100 behind me now for the lead. And it's his selection. Finishing off famous
the
quotes.
answer is
This is the fourth Essex Virginia Patriot just before dying on July 4th, 1826. Sue. Thomas Jefferson. Alright, Sue's at 1,500. American history 100.
the answer is
The first soldier buried in this national cemetery was a Confederate prisoner who died in 1864. What is Arlington? Weather for 300, please.
The answer is
Sometimes called a cyclone, its winds can reach 400 miles per hour. Mike. What is a tornado? Yeah, I knew that. Wasn't quite quick enough on the buzzer, though. American History 200.
the answer is
Secretary of Defense through much of the 1960s. The Vietnam War was sometimes called his war. Sue. She doesn't know. Mike? Robert McNamara. Alright, Mike's at 2,000. Weather for 400.
the answer is
Some hygrometers use a human hair to measure this. Sue. What is humidity? Alright, Sue and I have 1,700 each now. And where do we go? American History for 300.
the answer is
Western state which entered the Union as a result of the Compromise of 1850. Sue. California. Well, she broke the tie for second, but now she is a tie for the lead. Classic cinema for free.
the answer is
Chaplin finds fascism funny in this film. Mike? The Great Dictator. And Mike's at 2,300. Weather for 500. And the answer there is the Daily Double. And Mike's going to risk 1,300. Here's the clue. Region near the equator that took the wind out of Sinbad's sails. And he does not know. Drops to 1,000. We needed the doldrums. Okay. American History for 400.
the answer is
Though he directed the team that made the first atomic bomb, he opposed making the hydrogen bomb. Mike. J. Robert Oppenheimer. Classic cinema for 4.
the answer is
This Hitchcock film climaxes on Mount Rushmore. Mike? North by Northwest. Alright, that was not my guess. I would have said Psycho, since that is another Hitchcock film, but that would have been wrong. Classic cinema for 500. Answer there. Often acclaimed as the best American film ever, it lost the Oscar in 1941 due to How Green Was My Valley. And that film was Citizen Kane. One clue left in this round, which is in American history. Let's take a look at that right now.
the answer is
Last name of the first American in space. Mike. Shepard. And that will do it for the Jeopardy round. Mike has 2,300, Sue 2,000, and I'm on the board with 1,700. So, a close game so far, but what will happen in Double Jeopardy? Well, find out when we come back.